Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here, and welcome back to our Jon Snow playthrough. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and if you remember rightly, we were in a bit of a mess in the last episode as I had one of the worst efforts at Crusader Kings 2 that I've had in a long time, and I got us into a bit of a mess with Lord Edmure Tully of the Dreadfort. Yep, if you're seeing this playthrough for the first time, things are a bit messed up. But yeah, Lord Edmure is now in charge of the Dreadfort after Rickon died, and I tried to take the Dreadfort away from him because he already has the Riverlands, and I wanted to give that back to House Stark to keep it in the Stark family. And somehow we managed to lose that war. I've got no idea how, and now we're his prisoner. We can't ransom ourselves, but we can demand a trial by combat. So we are going to demand a trial by combat and see what happens. So we could either have Jon dead and the end of this playthrough early into this episode, and then we'll come back to it later on as Jon's son as we try and get justice and reclaim the North, or we could win this trial by combat, because I'm not sure who Edmure Tully is going to have as his champion. So let's go and demand a trial by combat. Trial by combat is an ancient custom which can be used to settle accusations or disputes in single combat, possibly to the death. You have announced to Lord Paramount Edmure Tully your intention to invoke your right to a trial by combat and must now select your champion. I will prove my innocence before the gods. So let's see what's going to happen here. I just don't want the Tullys in charge. He's got the Riverlands anyway, so he doesn't need the Dreadfort too. That is a Stark castle now that the Boltons have been extinguished. So we've just got to wait now until Edmure makes his decision. Nothing's happening just yet for some reason. Aha, fight in your trial personally. Yes, we will. Jon is a great warrior. He's fought and defeated many people, So, Lord Paramount Edmure has acceded to my demand for trial by combat and has chosen his champion, and now the trial begins. So let's have a look who we're going to be fighting. Sir Marlon of Peasedale. Okay, so a brilliant commander, heavy infantry leader, leader from the holy warrior, skilled fighter. So he is quite a good fighter. So we are going to have a good fight on our hands here. Let's have a look at ourselves again. We're a skilled fighter as well. We have a direwolf. I don't know if we're allowed to use that in a trial by combat. I'm not too sure, but this is going to be a good fight, and I'm not sure how this is going to go down. It would be a bit disappointing, everything that Jon's been through, if he's to lose in a trial by combat against Edmure Tully and some lowborn Tully Master of Arms. The court looks on tensely as you and Marlon face each other in the trial. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defence that you could possibly exploit. The gods will guide me. He is no match for my might. He'll not even manage to touch me. A defensive attack. The gods will guide us. We'll attack with speed. As you and Marlon engage, you slip up and leave an opening in your defence. A skilled warrior like Marlon needs no intervention to strike. He defensively evaded my quick attacks. Marlon overwhelms my defence and moves to quickly whack his dagger down hard across my hand. I look up to him, towering above me, ready to deliver the finishing blow. Okay, so this guy's no pushover. Winter is coming. Marlon manages to get the better of you in exchange, but has not defeated you outright. You force yourself back to your feet and hold a long claw ready. You won't get another chance. You and Marlon slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You see a sign of weakness, any opening in defence you could possibly exploit. The gods will guide me. No puny scratch will stop my might. My will is strong and the gods protect me. Let's try and get ourselves back in control. As you and Marlon engage, you slip up and leave an opening in your defence. Oh, it's not looking good. Marlon overwhelms my defence and moves to extinguish, sever my leg from my body. I look at him towering above me and ready to deliver the finishing blow. We've lost a leg. Yield. Marlon lowers Longclaw and nods. I accept, he says. Back on your feet. Your battle fairly won. Damn it, so we've lost a leg. I've been injured badly. I've gained the wounded trait. So things have not going well for Jon. I thought that he'd be able to win that battle, but he hasn't. The trial is over and you have lost. The herald proceeds to address the assembled court. Jon Stark, you have been found guilty in the sights of God, and so Lord Paramount Edmure II of House Tully, Lord Paramount of the Trident, has decreed that you are to remain in his custody, where you shall receive precision, housing befitting your ranks and status. I still have my head at least. So, that's not good. We're now his prisoner. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to try and help us escape, which is not good, considering all that we've done for the North. Catelyn Snow, who are you? Okay, not too sure. This is not good. Not good at all. I don't really know what our next move could be. We haven't got the money to ransom ourselves because it's a hell of a lot of money. We've lost a leg. Things are not looking good for Jon Snow. Jon Stark. No, I have quite enough courtiers already because I can't afford to use the money on you. We need the money desperately. How is our son coming along, Prince Eddard? Okay, fairly deep. Nothing too amazing. We'll break that betrothal. Considering that she's imprisoned. And we'll try and find him another marriage more befitting of him. Maybe someone from the north. Have a look for some old gods. An old god bride for him. A Karstark, that could work. Alice Karstark. Ugly, maybe not. One with some decent traits would be useful, but I'd like him to be from a big house if possible. A Blackwood, which is a lot older than him though. Another Blackwood. Skilled warrior root. Okay, some decent traits though. An Umber. What about the Umber? Skilled fighter, ambitious. She's only 16 as well. The Umber. We'll go for the Umber. Send. Start producing more Stark heirs. It looks like Jon's days are probably over now. We've just got to wait for us to die or get enough of a ransom. Awesome. Prince Eddard has now got married, hopefully. Prince Eddard Stark, Arya Umber have gotten married, and it is customary for a dowry to be paid to the groom's house. The bride has always received her inheritance. One of my guidance, my young ward Catelyn is slowly mastering the sword. Art of swordsmanship. We will take these lands from Ebony or Tulle. Has he not got any children? Who's his heir? Buddabag Tulle. Who the hell is he? What sort of name is that? Buddabag. He's a wildling. Okay, interesting. Just got to forward things along till we get the money or we die. How old are we? Only 53, but we only have one leg now. After what seems like forever, the wound from your maiming has completely healed. Severely injured, scarred. Does that mean that we're still one-legged, but... Ouch, personal combat, -8. Things are not good for poor old Jon. King Jon, who sacrificed so much to save the realms of men, and then this is how it's going to end for him. It's pretty embarrassing, really, isn't it? Your Grace, His Grace King Aegon has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Princess Sienna Targaryen, will take the throne and will rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. I care not for this foreign king. Isn't that the one who's married to, King Daemon Umber? That is awesome. So we're going to end up with Umber Kings. That's pretty interesting. I don't see why this concerns me. Umber Kings on the Iron Throne. Well, I suppose they'd probably have a better story than Bran Stark still. The Stormlands recently fell into a bit. Okay, I'm not really... Are they still known as House Stark? Yeah, until she dies. There are things in the walls. Things, not rats. Oh no, not vermin at all, but scratching, watching, trying to drive me insane. I must get out of this hole. Gains the trait Lunatic. Great. So now he's befitting his Targaryen lineage even more. Have we got any grandchildren yet from any of our children? No, our eldest daughter Lyanna has not had any children and she's getting quite old. Princess Val has not had any children either. She's in hiding. Prince Eddard and Princess Arya. No grandchildren at all. We really need to hope for some. Else, House Stark is going to die out else. All of Rickon's line was completely wiped out by the Lannisters, which we still need to get revenge for. Right, I believe now we have enough money. Can we ransom ourselves? Ask to ransom prisoner. Can I interact with self? So we're not going to be able to ransom ourselves then by the looks of it. We need more money now, apparently. Not got enough. We've just literally got to wait for Jon to die, haven't we now then? Which is very disappointing. Considering that we can no longer fight, Eddard is a skilled fighter. I'm going to gift him. Where is it? Going to gift him. No, not fine set of armor. Where's Longclaw? Why can't I gift him Longclaw? We've almost got enough, but that's a hell of a lot of money to waste just to really... I'm kind of hoping he just dies now so that we can live on as Prince Eddard. Well, King Eddard. I'm so angry with Edmure Tulle for ruining this playthrough after everything that poor Jon had been through and still has left to do. We do have a hell of a huge army, though. Poor Val died. I did want to try and remarry and produce more Stark heirs, but... A son was born to Prince Eddard of the North and Arana Umbar named Harwood Stark. Awesome, your grandson. At least we've got a grandson. Start line will continue, which is good news. What do you want, Edmure? May you live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Lord Edmure II of the Trident and Senella Snow and Mara. Who's she? Yeah, whatever. As a meeting of your Regency Council, Lord Lawrence Snow's position on the council was put under question. Your Maester Kyle called a vote to have him removed, a vote which passed. Lord Lawrence has been fined as a result. Oh, that's our friend, Lord Lawrence Snow. Wow, he's getting old as well now, isn't he? Lord Hornwood. Your wisdom, mercy, or leisure, we offer you the safe release of King Jon, except... We are free! The Regency of King Jon of the North has ended. Jon Stark is free from Edmure Tulle. You bastard, you are going to pay for this. Ruler and married, right. Let's get married and try and force out a few more Stark children, and I am going to absolutely destroy Edmure Tulle for what he's done. And the Lannisters. Years of imprisonment is not going to be good for Jon. He is now a lunatic. A one-legged lunatic. Right, let's find a new wife for Jon. You'll do. There we go. We just need to sort ourselves out a wife, and I'm going to... Right, do we still have everyone on our side? Yes. Can we declare war on him? No. Revoke title High Lordship of the Dreadfort. Right, so we're now remarried, which is good, and I'm going to revoke this title. It's our title. Bastard. Wait 2 days to see what happens. 1 day. Will they declare war again? Tell you must leave. I will not allow you to steal my title without a fight. You are no longer my liege lord. Then obviously I say, well, they will surely honour their obligations. Right, I'm going to crush you this time, you absolute bastard. Look at those men that we've now rallied up. Everybody march onto the Dreadfort. And you please, Skagosa. Let's absolutely crush the Trident army this time. And he's going to pay for what he's done. And we'll have a second House Stark as well ruling in the north again. A second branch of House Stark. Let's march straight onto the Dreadfort with our many thousands of men that we're going to have. 40,000 men or so, wasn't it? Oh no, 28,000 because we've lost the Riverland armies now. Very well, I shall be merciful. There is a man I need to arrest and another I want to assassinate. My spy master Galbert could either help with the arrest or the assassination, but not both. Help with the arrest, why not? Let's get all our armies together here at the Dreadfort. Awesome, I've captured someone. Not got enough of a supply line here though, so... Let him rot for now. Let's slow this down. We're going to have to split our units up. If you all go to high... No. You stay where you are. You go to high point. You go to high point. Don't want to join too many men together. All go to high point, please. Right, winter is coming. Right, let's split this army in half. Split it up. Get this army divided. Let's assault the siege. Get the Dreadfort under siege quickly and get rid of Edmure Tulle. siege all of these lands. And then we'll march down onto the Riverlands once that we've done this. What's the supply line here? I thought it'd be better at the Dreadfort. 10,000. Okay, 16,000. Everyone needs to move on to make more room here. Merge these units together. Merge these. Merge these 6,000 men down in Overton. There we go. We've now got enough men at Dreadfort. Assault again. I don't know what we're going to do with Edmure yet. I might just keep him as my prisoner for years like he did with me. Open council positions and advisor. Yep, we'll go with you. And Ascensional. We'll go with you. We'll sort the council out properly later on. Hand of the King. We've got a Hand of the King. What are you on about? Oh, he's not doing anything. Okay, Oversea Realm for now, please. Let's assault again. Victory. March on to Effering, please. Right, what's the army like at... Yes, we'll be able to assault Overton. Get this war with over quickly as it is winter. Merge these forces together. Let's get some commanders in there. Moors. Mira. Wow, Mira Reed's still alive as well, which is cool. She's still going strong. Victory. Merge these forces together and we'll attempt an assault on Effering. Victory. Awesome, we've got all of his lands up north under siege now. Let's assault that. There's only 300 defenders, so that should be an easy assault. But at least Jon is alive. It may have took us a bit longer to get out of prison than we were hoping. Let's go to Winterfell. But we did get there in the end. Let's go around here to Castle Kerwin, and you remain getting that under siege for now while we attack this Tully force, and then we'll go down south. 13,000 Riverlanders there. So if we get our armies together, we'll have more than enough of a force to take that down. Poor Jon the Candid, the one-legged king. We shouldn't really be leading armies anymore, should we? So we'll let Alaric do it. And our friend Lawrence is also taking control. 6,000 men there. Let's merge them with the 10,000... Oh, Castle Kerwin. Yes, go to Castle Kerwin and join together your forces. Will give us 18,000 men nearly. Well, 17,500. You keep that under siege, please, Lawrence, our good fellow. Keep Overton under siege, and we'll march down to this 12,000 strong Riverland army that is making its way up the King's Road into the bitter winter of the north, which they're not going to fare well against, are they? Even though they are part of our realm. Who do I give the trident to now? I might give it to the Malisters, because I think he actually likes us. Well, he did like us, but he doesn't like us now. We did have a 100% relationship with him, but looks like we've lost that. Go to the White Knife as they're escaping to the White Knife. Shall we send our 3,000 men over to join? I don't think we're going to need to. They are fleeing from us. Yeah, you keep sieging Overton and we'll chase them down with our main force. It's the only area that still needs sieging. Hopefully we've captured and trapped the Tully army now with our 18,000 men. We've picked up some reinforcements on the way. Awesome. Now, our daughter still hasn't had a child, has she? No. Let's... let's take her off the council. Just because it's not doing her any favours in getting a child, so... Yes, it has angered people, but I want her to get with child, else we're not going to have many Starks. She's still our designated regent. We need more Starks. Why is Val still in hiding? What is going on with Val? Take Val out of hiding, yes. Why are you in hiding? Get me some more grandchildren, please, Val. We're desperate for grandchildren. Right, let's march down south and lift the siege on... Greywater Watch that we've currently got. Do I read there? No, we won't assault it. What am I doing? Just be patient. Be patient. Chase those off to the Riverlands. No, you are my friend, and nothing will ever change that, Lawrence Hornwood. There we go, we've sieged Overton, so let's send our other army down to help out in the south. Let's lift the siege here. And now let's crush this Riverland army at the Twins. King Jon, after listening to the advice of a group of my bandmen led by Lady Viella Targaryen of Dragonstone, I hereby release the High Lordship of Dragonstone and other realms from their obligation to my person, thereby granting them independence. Storm King Balon of House Mertens. I see. Okay, interesting. Wow, so the Reach and everything is now back under the control of the Iron Throne. The Stormlands is still its own independent kingdom, as well as the Vale. Disallow it and take no further action. Stop trying to fight each other, everybody. Got enough problems at the moment. Here we go. Crush this Tully Force. Hopefully take us to nearly 100%. There we go. A great victory. And they're fleeing back north. But our other army will take care of them as they march down south. We'll siege the Twins. Why not? The Twins seems to take most of the brunt every time. He hasn't really got a house down here, so... let's just chase down that... chase down the Tully army. We've got 4,000 men coming down the King's Road as well as we speak. Yeah, we'll just siege this area for now. Yes, my wife is pregnant. We're going to make some more Starks. Awesome news. Let's just assault this and hopefully take us to 100% war score. Let him rot. Where's the Tully army disappeared to? A daughter was born to Sir Alan Harding and Princess Val of the North, named Alora. Alora Harding. No, it should be Alora Stark. That's not right, because it was a matri... okay, whatever. I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't. Attempt an assault. And attempt an assault. Let's get to 100 war score as soon as possible. Okay, looks like our niece has now regained control of the Vale by the looks of it. Which is awesome news. She still won't... form an alliance with us though. She's very against it for some reason. Okay. Because we've got one leg apparently. Right, we'll trap these over the Blue Fork. Which is awesome. We're going to trap this Tully army now, which is marching straight into the hands of our other force. Who is absolutely destroying it. Sir Lawrence is absolutely hammering that Tully army. This will surely give us the 100%. Yes! Got our revenge. Offer peace and force demands. Yes. You are ours now, Tully. The war has been won. The rebel armies have been crushed by our brave loyalists. Lady Serana Rollingford, one of the traitors, has been brought before you to hear your judgment. Let her bend the knee. He will forfeit the trident. And I will give that to somebody more loyal. Let him rot. Right. Disband our unit and now we can get things back in order. Right, so. We need a new Lord of the Riverlands. And I think I'm going to give that to... the Malisters. Why not? There we go. What's he got? A middle point. Okay. The wars have subsided for now. Agreed. I shall arrange a reward for our daughter. She's served us well. Right. Now, who do we give the Dreadfort to now? Lyanna of the North. I don't know if their children will be Starks, though. That obviously isn't a Stark. And Princess Aya of the North. Could just give it to Prince Eddard for now, and then we can pass it on afterwards from him. So we'll give him Lordship of the Dreadfort, yes. So that'll be another start, which is awesome. And now we need to sort out the Riverlands. Oh, High Lordship of the Dreadfort. That should go to you as well. High Lordship of the Dreadfort, yes. Send. There we go. That's better. But we'll end this episode here for now, guys. So we are out of prison. Jon is probably coming to the end of his life, but he's still producing children. We've managed to dispose of Edmure Tully. I'll let you decide what we should do with that traitor. Remember, he did try to kill us. That's why this all started. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you very soon for my next video.